Yeah, hi Robin. Yeah, Robin, I think good to go. We can start now. Guys, let's wait for another 2 minutes.
Hey guys,
Hey, good evening, team. I hope I'm audible to you.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
Robin, you
you
are
are.
audible.
Okay, so we were waiting for more participants to join. Yeah, I think we have a large audience has been joined here. So I think, um, Gaurav, we can start, then I'll take over.
Yeah, hi guys. So welcome to Networkings, and guys, this is our weekdays batch for Azure 104. So Robin is the trainer who's gonna deliver the entire session on this. So Robin, over to you. You can continue.
Hey, good morning. So good day, good afternoon, good evening. So we have people from different time zone has been connected. So first of all, happy New Year to everyone, and thank you for joining Networking's day program on AZ104. It's been more practical oriented sessions on Azure Cloud Administration. As Garo said, my name is Robin. I'll be the host for this training program for next couple of days. Now, this is basically a cloud administrator training program. So the timing part, so we'll be getting an invite. So most probably it's been the same time zone we are planning. It's been going to be 9 p.m. IST to 10 p.m. That is the timing we have. Um, More it's been a more practical oriented one. This is the sessions we have been planning. So I can see almost 21 people has been joined here. So I hope you can able to see a screen also, Gaurav. So I hope you can able to see a presentation, right?
Yes, correct. We can see.
Yeah. So the caption or the slogan for this training, it's been for networking, has been like learn, connect, and explore. That's the way it's been we are working. It's been like rather than just going only the presentation based. Networking has been more. It's been focusing more on the mentoring part. Especially, we are trying to include that, or it's been planning to deliver this training from a more practical way of approach. Means we try to give you or try to help you guys to understand how in a real scenario the cloud is being implemented. Rather than just going on in a PPT ways, we'll have a more practical simulation ways, or it's been like a more live simulation, live lab ways we are planning to deliver this training program. So this AZ104, so all of us is maybe already done a lot of research on cloud computing, maybe gone through different Microsoft training events, or it's been like a program. So this event, whatever we are planning, it's been going to be the foundation course for you. We have AZ900 is been available, but whatever program right now we are planning to have, it's been more, it's a hybrid mode. Means once you completed this training program, confidently you'll be able to go and write AZ900, and you will be able to write AZ104 also. Now, the session or the training program, always we start with from a scratch, because if you're taking the old batch, we have a people from a different background. We may have a people from a freshers, or few people maybe already working on a network side. Few people may be working as a Windows or Linux administrator. Few people may be from a HR or finance background. So this session has been, or this or program we have been starting from a scratch to ensure that we all are traveling together on this cloud transformation journey. And we'll be starting with a topic called where should we learn cloud computing. Already we have an on-premises solution has been available. Then what is the reason we are pushing, or it's like moving to a cloud? What is the business reason for that? And when we are opting this training or a learning or a competency, what is the advantage as an individual you are going to get it on that? So we'll have some discussion on this topic. So like where should we learn cloud? Then we'll try to understand about cloud concept. We'll try to understand what do you need to start learning also. Maybe you've been observed like when you search training or a certification on a cloud, you may be seeing like a different certification program with a different code or exam numbers like AZ 500, 900, 104, 700, then CSOP training, architect program. So always we used to get confusion here. Where should I start my journey? Do I need to start with architect because my friend is doing big data? So let's go and do this program. So always we have this kind of a confusion in mind. So we are trying to understand, or we're trying to give you some guidelines on that. Where do you need to start first? And what is the next step you need to take it? And which role or which certification will be compatible with your job role also, because you may be having from a different background, or you may be having different passion. So we'll try to help you to understand which cloud certification is being suitable for you. So whatever training program currently you are attending, that's going to be the foundation one. So wherever you're taking a diversion, whether you're going on architect side or a network side or a DevOps side, you need to ensure that you are writing AZ104 and 900 exam. That's about the general intro about this training program. Gary's been already given an intro about me. My name is Robin. I have almost 16 plus years of experience on Microsoft. My last 16 years of role was it's more into the engineering side and the operation side, especially on the Microsoft Cloud and multi-cloud or hybrid cloud. I've been working like especially on Azure, GCP, and AWS. And I handled the operation role for L3 and L4 for Microsoft. So holding almost 30 plus 35 certifications. I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. Almost a couple of IT firms in India we work. It's been global role. That's about my background. So I'm completely a architect with operational uh, SME role. That's my uh, experience. And into training delivery, so last almost 10 plus years has been associated with the training deliveries, and last couple of years it was associated with the networking also. So uh, that's about my training delivery uh, experience. Now, before moving on into the uh, technical side, so let's go to the round the table. So we have almost large audience here. So I can see like a 33 is here. So a few names I already know, so, and few are new to me. Definitely nine. So I just so definitely so you'll be able to. So once you completed this course confidently, you'll be able to write AZ900 and 10 for this. Definitely we'll try to help you with that. Zonu, it's be like definitely we'll try to give you mentorship on that. Um, right now this market is been like it's been going in the negative direction, so you need to have all this competency also. We'll try to help you to uh, update your upgrade your knowledge. So we'll guide you on that, how to get or how to write a resume, or what are the points needs to be put it on the resumes, or how generally the practically the cloud role has been working on in a, different companies. We'll try to give you an input on that part in a more particular way. So let's go around the table, and before that, I'll give you the how the training is been planned. Once this intro session is been over, how the training or how facility or how we are planning to deliver this session, then we'll move into the technical part. Yeah. So let's go to the round the table. Let's if you have before that, if you have any questions, you can post in the chat. Myself and Kauri has been looking to the chat, so we'll respond to all your queries. We'll ensure that you're comfortable with, and all your queries will be answered in this first session. So the next section onwards, we can focus more on the technical one rather than spending time on the general queries. So few people has been connected with the mobile numbers here. So better you can it's been instead of going around the table, you can start from your side. You can unmute yourself and have a small intro, your name, from where you've been connected, and what is your expectations and your experience on the cloud also. So
Hi,
who's with us?
so yeah, I am starting. My name is Devanshu.
Yeah, Devanshu. So good evening, happy new year.
Yeah, wish you the same.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
I am working as an application support analyst and in a company Musk, which is a logistics company.
Okay.
And and with my expectation is that now our project is asking for a cloud engineer, so I am just grabbing the opportunity to learn this. So
That's
like
been
that.
good. Like, so you want your opportunities been in front of you. Only thing is like you need to just upgrade your skill set. That's been great news. So I think it's been
Correct.
New Year has
Yeah.
been started with a good news for you, right? That's great.
Yes, I got to know. And one more thing, I just want to understand that, or I just want to know that, if we start with Azure 900 fundamental, then how much time does it take to crack that? Does it take means 1 week, or does it take
Uh,
more than that?
so if you're asking me like how to, if you're focusing only for, there are two ways, Devanshu, for clearing an exam,
Sorry?
and I hope I'm audible, right?
S- Yeah, you are audible. I did not get you properly.
Yeah,
I just
I
want
was
you to
saying,
repeat.
uh,
Mhm.
there are two parts we have for this one. One is been like a clearing an exam. Second one is been
Mhm.
learning an topic. Now, for
No,
clearing
yeah,
it,
we want both.
yeah,
Hmm.
so that's what I'm saying. For a cracking
Hmm.
exam, there is a few portals are available. We just need to go to that site, and we need to learn some dumps, and we can crack it in a 1 or 2 days. But for learning
Okay.
is it for 900 or 104 completely
Mm-hmm.
or in a theoretical or in a practical ways, if you want to understand, learn practically, want to do some simulation or hands-on, generally the good time is being almost a month you will take it for understanding. It's like going through all the AZ104 topic, and AZ900 it's only a theory portion, there is no practical one, so that's we need almost a 2 weeks time for understanding.
Okay, no, like yeah, I just obviously everybody who has joined this call wants to learn and wants to get knowledge. But like, why I'm asking this, because after 4 to 5 days, there's a deadline to connect that AZ900s. That is why regarding to that, I was asking. Like learning and all, it can be done parallelly, right?
Yes, so AZ900
So
uh
yeah, is there any
AZ900 is been
course? Yeah, fundamentals I'm talking about.
That's what I'm trying to say. As a 900, it's been a day session, and what we have planned here has been like whatever topic has been covered under AZ900. As an add-on, we have been added in AZ104 also, additional to the AZ104. So we want the people who has been attending this course want to go and write AZ900 also. So all that topic we've been included here as well in networkings. So it's a kind of a
Okay.
hybrid topic. It's like the people who's been attending this one confidently is not AZ900 alone. Even our people is being able to go and write AZ700 as well, because that's the way this course has been designed. Because that's the way the training deliveries we are doing. Because more practical way, and we try to cover up as much as information possible. It's even from a architect side, AZ700 side, and all the courses from AZ900 also it's been included here. So once this program is been completed, you will be able to clear AZ900, you'll be able to clear AZ104, and I can say it's been like you'll be able to write it AZ700 as well.
Okay, and so like at the end of the session, I just wondered if you have any like portals or something where we can learn about AZ900 and which can help us to crack that AZ900 quick. It will be grateful.
Oh, yeah, let me check the
Guys, what I
recorders.
can do, we have a AZ900 videos for around 8 to 9 or 10 hours. So I'll add in the portal so that you can access and quickly you can crack the exam for 900. However, this training is designed in a such way we are gonna start from the 900, whatever the knowledge, because it's a basic, it's a administrator training. Okay, so we are gonna start from the very basic, and whatever the content is there in 900 as well as in 104, we are gonna cover up both.
Yes, right. And even the networking portion has been coming on 104. We added a few contents from AZ700 also, additional to AZ104. So that's the way it's been, the course has been designed. Anyway, as so we'll be creating a separate shape channel and group also, so it has been joining this one. As Gary said, we'll be sharing the recorded link, you can go through that, and if you have any questions we are happy to help you on that. Okay, so if you have any questions related to AZ 900, definitely will help you to understand the topic or to give a guidance on that. Okay, let's go to the next person. So possible like another 5 minutes, we'll finish this intro, then we'll go to the course part.
Good evening. My
Yeah,
name is 𝐍𝐤𝐧𝐠𝐬 from Bayero University, Nigeria, student of
uh,
cybersecurity science.
okay, so you've been connected from Nigeria.
Yeah,
Okay,
student of
so it's been even,
cybersecurity.
oh, you're from the cybersecurity expert, that's been great.
Yes,
And
yes. My expectation is to learn on network cloud.
okay, great. So it's
So
been evening for you, right? It's been like 5 p.m., right?
yeah, because it will be helping for my career.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Tafik.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And hello, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, Saif, it's been loud and clear.
Yeah. Hi, my name is Saif. I'm connected from Dubai, and I'm working in Dubai as an IT support specialist. And my company has recently moved into cloud Office 365. So I just wanted to, learn this Azure and cloud computing, and also obviously also I wanted to clear the 104 exam as well. So hopefully.
Okay, thank you, Saif. I'm just noting your details. You've been connected from a Dubai time
From
zone, right?
Dubai.
I'm just
Yeah, Dubai.
because we're just trying to understand which time zone people are connecting. So in case if you want to
Okay.
make kind of a changes on the time schedule, that's the reason I'm just typing. Okay, thank you, Saif.
Well, thank you.
So anyone else like, do you want me to go to in a round robin, round the table? Okay, yeah, Ankit. So let's start with the alphabet order then.
Hello.
Hey, yeah,
Yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, Ankit. It's been audible.
I am from Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Okay,
Yes, I'm server engineer from last 1 year,
okay,
and earlier I was desktop support engineer. Yes, sir.
okay. So you're completely coming from a uh,
Fresh.
system or a desktop background, right?
Yeah, yeah. And fresh
Okay,
here also.
okay, great.
Yes,
Now, yeah, thank you. So I'll
thank
do
you.
one thing since we have a large audience here. So I'll go through the uh, uh, how this course is been designed. I'll go through that. Then I'll have a separate intro code. That may be the right approach, right, Gaurav?
Yeah, correct. Because there are a lot of people, so it's gonna take a long time to take
Yes,
an intro and
it
all.
is.
Let's
Yeah.
focus
So
on the content part. Yeah.
yeah, good. So so about the training program, this session is going to be on the WebEx one. This is a platform currently we are using. So we'll have a facility or the platform it's been using going to be on WebEx. Now, the class hours has been going to be 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. And we'll be creating a separate WhatsApp group also, so that can be used for making a communication or in case of any emergency, if any change in the time schedule, myself or Gaurav or we have a support team is available, so they'll be communicating on that. And you will be having an access to all the networking's SharePoint or the portals where you can able to download the documents, and we'll try to give you all the presentations whatever you're delivering during the sessions. So and we'll try to give you a lot of other materials also which will help you to clear the exam, which will help you to understand the cloud technology, which will help you to learn more on the cloud platform. We are not restricting only to 104. We want our people to learn more, so we'll try to give you a lot of other supported documents as well. Now, rest all it's been we all are professional. We all it's been attending this training program for understanding and learning. So you may be having some dependency maybe in your professional day also, because you like you may be connecting on a different time zone. Maybe you're connecting from during shift time or maybe after shift time. So in case if you have got any kind of emergency, please let us know. And in between the call, if you got any priority calls, you can pick that. And after that, if uh, you want to ask some questions or if you're not clear about the topic, always we are available around the clock to help you, because we have WhatsApp group is available. In case if you want to ask any technical question, you can post your query there. Definitely will help you on that. So if in case if you want me to connect one to one, I'm happy to extend on that. It's not restricting only that the instructor is being only available from 8 to 9. No, we are very flexible on helping you guys. So always we are available to help you on that part. So training materials or the recorded the session or it's been recorded. And in case if you're not able to attend any training program, we can go to our networking portals and refer the recorded sessions, and the next day morning you can ask the doubts. So this is the way the facility has been arranged for this training program. Now, additionally to that, these are the few trainings we offer networking. So in case if you are any requirements on AWS or a Google, or if anyone has been looking training on a Microsoft operating system or hardware, or it's been like even client, or someone has been just finished a college and they want to understand how the uh, um, infrastructure is been working, or they want to go for some kind of induction training, you can connect with the 𝐊𝐲. So we'll help you to provide a training on different certifications or different verticals. We have a well trained experts are available with us, so you can connect with us. So these are the few program so regularly we do for our people. So you can connect with the 𝐊𝐲 or you can connect with the support email ID. Now, how this course is been structured, that's been the next part. So as I said, this basically has been, we are looking for a cloud administrator program. We are focusing on two parts here. So we are trying to focus it on 𝐊𝐳900, and we'll be focusing more on into the 𝐊𝐳104 program. So we'll be discussing on 𝐊𝐳900 and 𝐊𝐳104 program. And this is basically a cloud administrator program with practical lab. Now, accessing a lab. Now, what modules we have here? It's been, or the course contents, it's been be divided into as a modules. We have a different module has been available, which has been starting from my understanding a cloud topic. Then we'll be moving on into creating an account. Then we'll be moving on into the configuration side. Now, whatever modules we are discussing or delivering, we will have a live demo lab also. It's been available. So we'll try to help you to create an account. Additionally to that, you will have a live demo lab also. I'll show you that how generally it's been working. Let me share my screen here. Give me a second. Okay, I'm just connecting to cloud portal here. Give me a second. It's asking a couple of OTP and passwords. Let me keep all this personal information. I've been connected to this portal, and in between look like the browser is got crashed. So give me a second. Let me connect it. I hope you can able to see a browser is been loading, and you may be able to see one screen has been coming with called portal.azure.com, right?
Yeah, we can see now.
Yeah. So this is the lab for us. So whatever exercise we are doing, so we'll be doing on a live lab. I'm just giving a scenario like during a sessions we are covering a topic called virtual machines. So generally we'll have a whiteboard is been available, so you can able to see all the sessions we have a whiteboards. So all the whiteboards, the similar like the classroom sessions, we'll have whiteboard has been available. So all the sessions will be practically will be explaining or it's been writing on the whiteboard, and plus all the topics will have a live demo. For example, like if you want to create a VM, so we'll be getting you like connecting to your portal, then individual or the will be in the step-by-step procedure. We'll be giving you like, hey team, this is the way we need to connect it, and this is the way we need to connect it. Like VM1, we need to create like this. So we'll be giving a step-by-step procedure. So this will be doing a live way. This will help you to understand, or this will help you to do the same kind of a lab in your infrastructure as well. So that's the way the session has been planned here. So coming to the lab part, accessing a lab, live sessions will be done by the instructor. Plus, we will help you to create an account that will help you to do a practical lab from your side as well. So that's the way the session has been planned. Now coming on into the module wise, so the all sessions been classified, or it's been divided like a module wise, like the certification. The first area we are trying to cover, it's about the certification overview. Where do we need to start a cloud journey, and where should we learn a cloud computing, and what are the cloud models we have available in the market? You may be heard about like IaaS, PaaS, public cloud, private cloud. We'll try to understand what is the difference between this, and we'll be having a different assessment also. So for these sessions, we have a 3 assessment we are planning. So we'll have a pre-training assessment, and during each module, once the one module is been completed, I'm just giving a scenario like module 1. Once this module is been completed, you will have a live assessment also. So I'll be giving a couple of questions. So that will help you to understand yourself, whatever topic is being covered has been clear to you. So you'll have a live assessment also has been available. And end of the program, you will have a post training assessment also. So that will help you to understand when you join this training program, what was your knowledge, and end of the program, you'll have another topic. It's called post training assessment. You'll be able to evaluate yourself, how much you learn, and end of the training program, what is your current knowledge. Plus, we'll be able to give you a couple of questions which regularly or it's been like commonly asked question for AZ900 and 104 exam also, because cracking an exam has been totally different from learning, because there it's been like we need to take a different approach. Cracking a exam or it's been a vendor exam, it's been different approach we need to take. So we'll be able to give you a couple of regular questions or common questions which generally used to get it for AZ900 and 104 also. So end of possible, like we are taking a target of uh, 35 to or 40 hours is the maximum. So possible like first week of Feb, or it will be able to, or second week maximum, we'll be able to finish this program. So once the program is over, possible like a mid of Feb, confidently you'll be able to go and write AZ900 and 104 program. So that is the overall plan for this batch. And we'll ensure that we'll have a regular trainings. Weekends depends upon the situation. Like if all are agreed for a weekend session, possible 1 or 2 week we can have a discussion, because I don't want you to take spend all the weekends with me. So that's be a problem for you, because only because 7 days you're already working, so 5 days already you're working, and only 2 days you're getting time for with your family. So we are not, we'll keep that 2 days for with your family. So we'll spare you for that. In case if you want to go for in some extended session, we'll try to utilize the weekends as well. That's about the overall training plans for this batch. Gaurav, did I miss something, or you want me to add, you want to add any points to that?
No, all good.
Okay. Now let me start with a question here. So all of us has been joined here for a cloud training. Let me ask you a question. What is the reason you have decided like you want to learn cloud computing? So let's go around the table on this. So let's make an interactive session here. What's up for 40% account? Yeah, okay. So can you just comment it on the chat?
Yeah, could you please repeat again the question?
Yeah, I was asking like, what is the reason you decided like you want to learn a cloud computing?
Okay.
Can you just comment it on the chat? So I think all of us can just comment it on the chat. So what is the reason you decided like you want to go for a cloud computing?
Like as today in the world, most of the companies are moving in the cloud computing just because we can't decide on the bare metal servers, right? The servers in the data center might goes down anytime.
Okay. Okay.
So the requirement is that the system should be up most probably on the meantime while clients should be connected to each other, right? So suppose if data center goes down, it would be very difficult for you.
Okay. So one has been like business side, like the all the
In
answer has
simple
been
words,
coming from me.
hello,
Yeah, please
hello.
go ahead.
In simple words, the cloud computing gives us the more reliability, availability. Uh, right?
Yeah, so like you are trying to say that there is high availability, or in a FT part you are trying to say, right? If your data center is being down, the cloud will help you to
Yes, means
ensure that.
low SLA provided by the cloud computing, means cloud platforms.
Okay.
Uh, easy to start if compared with the on-premises, because if I start one business, then I want to establish the hardware, right? But if I know how to build the how to manage the cloud computing, then I can directly start my business.
Yes, so there's one answer for that. We're just
Yeah.
trying to understand this practically, how this will help us on the business side. So we got a couple of answers on the chat, and few people has been shared over the call also. Like outage is one of the common scenario if the data center is being down, providing an availability or providing a DR. That's one of the ask from the customer, because nowadays the customers are looking for 100% of availability for the infrastructure. They are looking for 100% of availability for their application as well. So that is from the business side. Yes. So the customer is looking for a cost reduction, and they are looking for a more available mechanism. So we'll try to understand this, how cloud can help us on that. So one, it's been like the reason it's been like, if you're taking the old market, everyone is talks about moving the infrastructure into a cloud. So obviously the business is going as an individual or as an employee or as a resource, uh, will be getting a lot of opportunity. So it can be internally, because Mr. Ankita, I think it was saying like, or I think Devesh or someone is saying like, he already got an opportunity to move to a cloud. So the reason is been like, if you're taking any organization, uh, the CAO, or it's been like the CFO or the organization leadership plan, it's been like end of 2023 or 2022. 2022 is already over. It's a 2023. It's a typo here. They want the resources needs to be moved, or the business needs to be moved into a cloud. Because if you're taking any organization, you go and talk to any leadership, they'll be using three terms here. One is been like a cloud first, and the second team, or the word they'll be using, is called automation. So organizations are start thinking about bringing chatbot, automating the infrastructure, bringing a cloud first strategy, ensuring that the entire infrastructure is moving to a cloud. Now, after moving to a cloud, what is the benefit you are going to get? In the upcoming sessions, we'll be able to understand that. We'll have a comparison with the on-premises. We'll try to understand what are the benefit you are going to get it on in a cloud also. Now, as a individual, if you take an organization, or if from the business point, only 30 to 8% of the members or employees only having a knowledge on a cloud. So there is a lot of job opportunities we are going to get it here. So there is a lot of job opportunities been available for us that will help you to grow in a different level, or in a career base, that will get a lot of opportunity for growing further. So this can be internally, or you can move out to your organization also. So internal, external, you have a lot of job opportunities been available. Now, coming on into Microsoft side. Now, if you go for purchasing a car, in a market, you may be able to see there are different vendors are available, right? For example, like you have a Tata has been available, you have a Nexa, Brezza, Maruti, Suzuki, Hyundai, or a Ford. There are different vendors has been available. Now, similar way, when you're going for, or when you're looking for a cloud solutions, now someone has been want to move, or they understood like cloud is going to get a business, or cloud is being helping us for a cost reduction, or that will help you to give you availability, or that's been giving a better FT or a DR facility to us. So if someone has been going for a cloud solution, similar like your car or a mobile, there are many players has been available, or there are many vendors has been available in the market who is been capable to provide this solution to you. So now if you're looking to the market, Microsoft, Amazon, or a Google, these are the few leading vendors for this product. Now, any vendor or any company who has been providing this cloud solution, basically they are knowing as CSP. The first term you're learning today, it's been called CSP. You maybe heard about a term called ISP, right? ISP, you may be familiar with the word term called ISP. That's called Internet Service Provider. Right now you're attending the session. You may be having a Geo or Airtel or Tata or different vendors who has been able to provide the internet facility in your home or in your mobile or a tab or a laptop. That's basically known as internet service provider. Similar way, The vendor who is being capable to provide a cloud solution, basically they are knowing as a CSP. CSP stands for Cloud Service Provider. So any company who has been able to provide this solution to you. Now, what is the solution? The solution is knowing as a cloud. Now, a lot of question is been coming. How this has been different from on-premises? How this has been different from a co-location? Don't worry about this. We'll have a discussion on that. What is a cloud computing? How this has been different from on-premises? We'll have a separate session is been coming on that. Now, end of today's session, you need to understand any vendor or any company who has got a capability to provide a cloud solution. Basically, they are knowing as a cloud service provider, or it's called CSP. Now, if you're looking to market, you have Azure is one of the vendor. That's called Microsoft is the one vendor. The cloud solution from a Microsoft is knowing as a Microsoft Azure. So this cloud solution from a Microsoft. The product name is called Microsoft Azure. The cloud product available from Amazon basically is knowing as a AWS. It's called Amazon Web Service. And the cloud product available from a Google, that's called GCP. So Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, these are the leading players or a vendors for a cloud solution in the market. If you're looking to the market share, as per the Gartner report, 30% of the market share currently is being held by Amazon, almost 20% for Microsoft, and almost 15% for a Google also. So that doesn't mean that only these three players are available in the market. No, we have a lot of other vendors also been available in the market, like IBM. IBM is having Bluemix. You have a Rackspace has been available in the market. You have Alibaba has been available. You have Oracle, Adobe, VMware, and Salesforce, HP, and these are the other leading players in the market. Now, end of the session, as I said, any vendor who has got a capability or a benefits to provide a cloud solution basically is knowing as a CSP. It's called a cloud service provider. Now, our focusing is more on the Microsoft Azure one. So we'll have a session this for this event is been planned on a Microsoft Azure one. Now, if you're looking to all other vendors, all these vendors are providing a creation of a free account. How to create a free account? Possible like tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we'll have a discussion on how to create a free account on the cloud portal. Now, for this one, for this event, uh, right now we understood there are different vendors has been available in the market who got a capability of a cloud solution. Now, coming on this, the training we are focusing more on in the Azure side. So Azure is the training event we are planning here. So we'll be focusing on the Microsoft Azure one. So Azure is been having a different certification has been available. So we'll be going role-based one. We'll try to understand what are the certification is been available from Microsoft also. Now, before moving to that, let me pause it for taking a Q&A here. So if you have any question related to whatever topic so far we have discussed, so let's have a discussion.
So like I have one question. Hello?
Please. Yeah, please, Devanshu.
Yeah.
Devanshu.
Yeah, I have a question. Like we have the Microsoft Azure, right? It is providing the cloud solution, correct? So
Yes.
in another manner, we can see that it is like it is a competitor for VMware. Like VMware things can be in danger because VMware is also providing the same thing which the cloud is providing, right? Means Azure is providing much more services as compared to VMware. VMware, as far of my understanding, it's just a virtualization tool, correct? So VMware is not able to provide other services as compared to the cloud. So why still the people using VMware?
Okay. Now, um, your question is means more into a comparison side, right? Now you're saying like
Yeah,
Azure is
correct.
one of the vendor here. Why the
Means my
clients are
point is like in cloud we can do much more things apart from virtualization. Virtualization is just a part of cloud, right? But VMware mainly focuses on the virtualization. Apart from that, if it provides the other facilities, I am not aware about it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So then still if we are getting many things from cloud, still why VMware is still in the picture? Either it provides something else which the other cloud providers are not providing. So could you
okay.
please give me the briefing on that?
Yeah, I got your point. Your question has been more on into comparison side on a VMware and a cloud service provider. Now, for your
Yeah.
information, VMware also has got a cloud solution. It's not that VMware has been only fit only into virtualization. No, VMware is having a different products has been available. They have a cloud solution, they have a VT products, and they have other monitoring tool as well. It's not that only virtualization they are fit. They also have a cloud solution available. That's the first one. Now, even this is applicable for Microsoft also. Even if you're taking Microsoft also having a virtualization software. You maybe heard about a product called Hyper-V, and
Yeah, correct.
Microsoft is having Azure also. Now, way the usage has been depend on VMware or a Hyper-V, there are many factors is there, the wish. Is not that we are moving to cloud and that's been easy for a managing. No, uh, because when you're looking to a customer maybe it's considering many factors. One is been like a cost. Second one is about the data security and a GDPR, and they need to worry about accessibility, and they want to have the solution available on their own premises. For example, like I'm just giving a scenario like she's been working for a bank now, or some red box country. For example, you maybe heard about some countries uh, having a law of GDPR law, like they cannot move the data from their country to another country. They want their data to be available on their own data center or their own location. So that kind of a situation, customer will not be in a position to move their infrastructure in a cloud. So they want to have some solution available on their own facility, and they need a complete control over the data also. Because if you take a cloud solution, uh, there is a model is been coming that's called a service model. Uh, Possibly in the Monday we'll be getting to that. That's called you maybe heard about a terminology called ISaaS, PaaS, or
Yes.
a SaaS also. So basically, if you're
Yes.
looking to this kind of a terminologies, uh, it's the scope is being defined based on the ISaaS or a PaaS. Because if you're taking a cloud model, uh, your responsibility has been shared. One has been like between you, and second one has been CSP. Now you have an organization, they don't want the vendor to control, or they don't want a vendor to touch their data. So that kind of a situation, we have to depend on a VMware, or we may have to depend on a Hyper-V, or we may have to depend on the on-premises one. I hope it's been clear now. So it completely depends upon how they want to manage their infrastructure
So
and
it
how
all
they
depends
would
upon the
decide.
requirement, right?
Exactly. It's all depends upon the business requirement. And there are some situation they may be having some application or infrastructure dependency also. Maybe they may be having some in-house application is been running that may be not compatible with a cloud service solution. So that may be only compatible with the legacy model they have. So that kind of a situation, they'll not be in a position to move. We'll have a separate session has been coming on the comparison, the migration session has been coming. So that time we'll be considering different factors has been considered, or we need to consider. So we'll have a separate session has been coming on that.
Okay, thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Yeah, it's Shahbaz here.
Hi, Sabash.
Yes. Okay. I just want to ask you why we need to go to Microsoft Azure. There is other like as you said, AWS, VMware, another supplier like another cloud service provider. Why Azure is best?
Um, yeah, your question has been more on into the comparison of the cloud service provider over here. So why the customer is
Not
used of
yeah. Actually, sorry to being disturbed. Like
no, no,
now, currently, we usually, as I think about it, we are working with Microsoft Windows. More of the Microsoft products like Microsoft Office, Microsoft Windows, and many other products we are using comparatively in our organizations. All other service providers, they don't, we are not using on them so much, like as we said. So, is this that's why we need to go to Microsoft or
that can be one reason. That can be one reason
yes,
because
yes,
That's only depends upon the flexibility or the comfortness the users having. That's one reason. Second one is been like from the business is not the comfort alone. They will be doing uh, or they will be doing a comparison of which vendor is being able to give a more cost-effective solution. Because if you take all this cloud model, all the cloud models are having the same kind of a service is being available, but with a different name. But the cost or the pricing for all these solution is been totally different. So if you're comparing with the other vendors with Azure, Azure is one of the organization or one of the cloud service provider who got a capability to give a so cheap solution with a lot of collaboration tools also. Because if you go to an organization, you may be using a lot of collaboration tools like Teams, Exchange, Outlook, and Visio. So we have a lot of collaboration dependency also we have. So that may be the one reason organizations are preferring for Microsoft.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, because the cost effective, I have seen like many situations, the cost other CSP has been providing. I don't need to point out any names here. So that's been service or the pricing has been it's been higher. It's been with compared to Azure. Possible I can able to give a price tag or a price chart with.
Okay.
I just got a, different question on the salary package. Uh, Nine, that's all. It depends upon the, which organization you are uh, applying and which organization uh, they're hiring you, because each team having different package or a band or it's been like a requirements have. So I will not be in a position to say that once you completed AZ900 or 104 exam, you will be getting X amount of CTZ. Not me alone. So no one in this world is will be able to comment into that, because the reason is it's been completely depends upon that organization. So in the team and the project also. So we'll not be in a position to give that, but I can able to give you some guideline. This is the standard or average rate it's been coming on in the market. So we'll not be in a position to give in a public forum to give this is the package you are going to get. So with that you can able to negotiate with that. No, so we'll not be in a position to say that in a on this call.
Also, I just wanted to know, can you hear me?
Yes, if you're loud and clear.
Yeah. Okay. So, like, is it required like all services to be moved to the cloud? Can the solution work with like the cloud services as well as some services offered from our on-premises servers? Can they correlate and like, coexist, or it has to be all cloud services will be like separate and then on-premises separate?
Yeah. So your question is be more on into a how the solution needs to be implemented. So if you go to a client or it's been like or a business, uh, you may be able to see two type of approach, or not two type. You may be able to see three type of approach in the market. One, it's been like something called as lift and shift. Lift and shift is basically Saif is knowing us completely the on-premises solution or whatever existing or legacy solution you have, completely you are shifting to a Microsoft cloud. So nothing will be available in the on-premises. Each and every bytes or bits, it's been the solution has been available. That's been completely moved to a cloud. That basically known as lift and shift. There's a one method of migrating. Second one has been something is known as hybrid model. You have some kind of a on-premises dependency you have. Basically nowadays the organizations are using some concept called 80-20 rule. 80-20 rule means that 20% of the infrastructure still you will be holding on your on premises, and 80% you will be migrating or you will be moving to cloud. Now how the connectivity between from cloud and on premises is being made, there is a concept called hybrid connectivity with the help of a VPN. You may be heard about a term or a terminology in a network security called VPN, virtual private network, that can be configured in a different mode. So with the help of a VPN, you will be making, because there are some situation you got a dependency on your Active Directory or a domain controller. You are not in a position to move your domain controller into cloud due to GDPR, due to some security reasons. So that kind of a situation, you can go for 80-20 rule. That's basically known as hybrid model. The third model, right now, it's the organizations or businesses been following us called multi-cloud model. Multi-cloud model means that instead of depending on a single vendor, right now I'm just saying like Azure is one of the vendor. So organization don't want to have any kind of a dependency on Microsoft. So they will be implementing something like 70% of the load on in a Microsoft Azure, 20% they are implementing on in a AWS, 10% on on-premises, or 10% on in a Google Cloud or Alibaba or a HP or any other vendor. So you can able to see this kind of a multi-cloud model as well. So answering to your question,
Okay.
all it's been depends upon the business requirement, depends on the expectation. You may be able to opt any of this model,
Okay. Thank you.
and you may be having a private cloud model also. So completely it's been isolated situation. You have a fourth model has been available. That's called private cloud model as well.
Okay, understood.
We'll be considering all this scenario during the sessions. So which model has been right for the solution? We'll have a different discussion has been coming around this topic.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
And we have one more exam that AZ900, sorry, AZ204. For that, like some coding sort of experience is required, or is it a normal?
Yeah, so next session has been I've been planned on understanding a different certification on that. So right now we are just approaching that time, so possible like in the next session I'll able to give you more information on that. So AZ204, previously this session is been doing at 203. This is basically a development related course. Someone has been coming from a development background, you can be able to go for that. You don't need to have any coding experience needed for that. So until some basic understanding about a database is sufficient for understanding this course. So that's basically known as AZ204, developing solutions.
So like in that, like the coding is required. So in what language? Like I don't want to go in deep. I'm just asking for me that if like suppose that I am not from a coding background, so can I go for that or not?
Sir, I drop one question in chat box.
Oh,
Can you
okay,
please?
okay. I'm just let me check it. Like, who is that nine, right? Is it nine? So I have a good. I think nine. I think I answered this question. I think look like you were facing some technical difficulty. So nine, I was saying it's been like we will not be in a position to say that the salary package or the CTC details here. This all depends upon the organization you are joining. It's all depends upon which team you are joining, because each company having a different CTC has been provisioned for each band. So that's all. It's completely depends upon the project and the organization.
Okay.
We'll be able to give you some average figure that because from experience we may be knowing like a friends got X amount salary or Y amount. So but this all it's a salary and package is a completely confidential one. So generally we'll not be able to give an exact number or a figure on that part.
Sir, how this licensing part is involved in cloud based, like client machines and even mobile devices, we need to have a different license or it is the same?
Basically, you have a CAL license, or it's been like a hybrid model licensing option has been available. At the time of the installation itself, you'll be getting an option for whether you want to go with the license or without a license also. If you have a license has been available with you, you can able to go for a hybrid model. So 49 to 72% of the cost reduction you will be getting on in the product.
Let's suppose, for example, we have like 200 users. Okay, we want to assign them the license. That means that we need to purchase the license from this Azure itself, right? For all the client.
Yeah, that's there are different Active Directory licensing models we have. Basically, we have a 4 models been available here. One is called a free model, P1, P2, etc. So we need to have a license to be purchased from the Active Directory side, because on-premise is used to have a CAL license right here, but here you have an Active Directory premium license is being needed.
Copy it.
So there we can have a depends upon the model, because for model is generally we are using, for example, like if your collaboration tool is needed, for example, like a Teams or a Exchange, for that you need a license. So all this is depends upon the business. You can able to select it from here. So that will have a pricing has been available. For few users, there is a